What's up everyone, back again with some more Gundam Evolution gameplay, and in typical Barbatos fashion, we're starting off here with a very sneaky kill right at the spawn doors. Turns out from my training regimen I went through to film the last video, I did actually learn a thing or two about playing Barbatos. I still wouldn't consider myself an exceptionally skilled Barbatos player, but I definitely did go through some improvements. I think before I started recording for that video, I had a total of 3, maybe 4 kills with Barbatos. Not a ton of playtime with them either, but I kind of start off games with them, flail around, and fail to get more than like a single kill, and then give up and switch to someone else, and that happened for a few games. But after going through the pain and suffering of recording that video, I actually am okay with the suit now. It's still not, still not going to be playing them a lot, but I at least don't feel like I'm a total hindrance to my team when I'm playing them now. And they're an assassin type character, which I don't necessarily dislike. Back when I played TF2 a lot, I loved playing Spy, and that's actually probably the most similar character to Barbatos. You're obviously not really that stealthy, you're extremely loud in comparison to Spy, but the whole idea is kind of flanking and getting behind people where they don't expect you and getting those insta-kills. They're not quite insta-kills, you kind of have to do a 2-hit combo, but I guess on the lower health characters, your jump slam is an insta-kill. It does 800 damage in its closest hitbox. So you'll see here I'm just kind of floating around this area, hopping up on this area and trying to get behind people, and didn't work out there. I did get the gun tank earlier though. You're also seeing some of that EMP grenade that got its duration buffed. Usually I'm not on the receiving end of that because I don't play melee characters a lot, but definitely seeing it here. And that's another one. See, I think I actually would have gotten the kill on that gym if I had just gone for the jump slam instead of the overhead swing. And that's something I think that I could incorporate if I wanted to improve my Barbatos further, is that I'm always charging up the overhead swing before I go in. Because, you want to go for the 2-hit combo. You get the overhead swing, and then you go for the jump slam, and then basically everyone's dead as long as you get the closest hitbox on the jump slam. So you'll see me before I'm going into fights, I'm almost always charging up the swing. But I think, from what I've seen with better Barbatos players, it's not always a good idea to do that. You have enough time to charge it when you're in the air doing your jump, and then even if you're not doing that, sometimes just jumping in and going for the potential 800 damage slam with the stun is sometimes good enough, because you can just follow it up with like a regular melee swing, and oh my gosh, this gun tank, absolute hero here. Speaking of that, I didn't even have my I didn't have time to charge up my overhead swing, so I just went for the jump slam there, and I think I got 2 of them, or at least got 1 assisted on another. But then I got outplayed by their Barbatos using their G maneuver. I had mine as well, but he was the only one who was up, so I wasn't going to use mine. But obviously it worked out well for him there. And I did screw up a little bit. I think I could have. I think I did actually ping the Barbatos after I was destroyed. I forgot that you could do that, even though you're no longer on the battlefield. And I don't think my unicorn knew that they were hiding behind that corner until a little too late, because I waited to ping. Kind of forgot about that feature. So we didn't lose the first point. Now we gotta hold the second one, and Gundam kind of forced into an awkward position to use his G maneuver. Didn't really work out. And I do still have my G maneuver, and I'm thinking, you know what? I could wait for them all to group up, or I could just go for the guaranteed stop on this Pale Rider with his Hades going. And I think, that's probably worth it. It's gonna be hard for me to get close. And so far this gun tank has been the easiest one for me to take out, probably because I've got a bit of a wider hitbox. But they are going to have to pass through some pretty good choke areas to get to our second point here. So I might be able to catch them in some hallways, like up here, like I'm trying. Oh, it looks like Gun Tank and the rest clean it up pretty good. But yeah, as I was saying, Barbatos is really mostly an assassin character. As frustrating as it is to die to that 2-hit combo, or even just the 1-hit if you're a lower health character. If you can't pull that off, Barbatos is pretty bad. Like, your melee doesn't do terrible damage. I think I want to say it's either 300 or maybe a bit below that. I don't think it's above 300. But it's really slow. So it's good for finishing someone off, and you'll probably see me use it a couple times here when they're low. But you can see right there, Barbatos got part of a hit on the unicorn, but then went for the melee and then it didn't finish, so it's like, okay, I gotta get out of here. I don't have time for a second melee swing. It takes too long. Right here, he tried to jump over the wall, didn't work out, and I got my revenge on him from there, from his G maneuver earlier. But yeah, you can kind of hang out in this lower area. I'm still going back to the point. I see a couple of them pushing in. I see a spot appear, and that's one of Barbatos' definite advantages on maps like this, is just the ability to get the high ground really quickly. Exia can do it too, kind of, but you have to give up one of your damaging abilities, so unless you're dashing into someone on the high ground, it can kind of suck to use it up like that. Oh, and here we go, there's the double melee there. It works on someone like Jim, because he's just got such low HP overall, but yeah, not going to work against most characters. But yeah, just the ability to get up to the high ground is really nice. You know, melee Zaku can't do that. He's definitely got more bulk than Barbatos, but mobility can be nice, especially on a map like this. And right now we're grouped up pretty well. Hopefully we don't get hit by a big AoE from their Barbatos. But I think our team's doing a pretty good at focusing, but there it is, the G maneuver again. He's been doing good with those. But I see as he's stuck over there fighting people, I think I can get my Methus back up, and I do, but then he goes down again to this Gundam, and I avenge him, and I think, you know what, I can get another repair. But their Dom was smart. I thought he was going to try and finish off the Methus, but he correctly identified that I was going for the repair on the farther back Unicorn, and he chased me out and got that finish. So that kind of sucked. But we still have a few people up. We might be able to defend point B. Here's some G maneuvers going off. Looks like, oh, they got a Dom going. I'm just going to kind of ignore him. Jump past that, that Gundam napalm there. Miss another swing, but I'm kind of just dancing around the spot here with the health pack. Just going for the regular melees. Gundam got weak from someone, and here I got hit by a Methus G maneuver. I guess it worked out. Both those people were probably low enough that I think I could have just meleeed him anyways, but, you know, better to use it than to lose it, so. And then we only got 1 minute left. We're doing pretty good holding here. I'm gonna just head back to the high ground again to watch out. I do hear him coming up the stairs, and I get both hits, but I didn't get the closest hit on the jump slam, so I did have to finish it off with a melee swing. And he had started his jump to get away. He would fly onto that box. I didn't even realize where he was for a sec. And going here, a huge group. I take out the Ashmar and I get the hit on the Sazabi, but I didn't hit the swing on him, so I have to go for the regular melee to finish him off. And then can't escape Barbatos, even as Barbatos. He shows up to finish me off, but it looks like they didn't get the repair off in time, so. Actually, or did they? I didn't think they did. Maybe just respawned quick enough. Yeah, I think I confirmed the kill on the Sazabi there. They got 10 seconds left. My team's doing a good job of shutting him down. There he is. Maybe he didn't die. I haven't been paying attention enough. But we take him out there, and I've got my G maneuver just in case, but it looks like we're not going to need it. And there we go. Round 1 worked out pretty well. They got point A pretty quick, but with a bit more mobility and team play, we were able to hold them at point B really well. Alright, hopping into round 2 here. So if we can get A as quickly as they can, we'll have a lot of time to, all we need is that first 25% on point B, and then we'll have the win. Once again, going for these flanks, and that's another time where I think if I had just gone for the jump slam, I would have gotten the kill on the Jim, but going for the harder to aim overhead swing did not work out. Thankfully, the rest of my team was able to get him anyways. And then a gun tank was able to get a little bit farther away and missed the hook. Just barely out of my range, and it's actually crazier, he hit the melee on me. I did not realize that originally. I thought he had hooked me, but you know, it definitely wouldn't have been up again. There's the hook there. But yeah, he barely stayed outside of my melee range there as I chased a bit harder than I probably should have, and he actually landed the melee, which was pretty impressive. So that was a bit embarrassing for me. But Marasai is one of the better characters against these type of flankers. Especially since Barbatos doesn't really have as quick of movement as someone like Exia, so it can be tough to get away. And there he is again. I did get my kill, but he made me pay for it. But I think overall still worth it, especially since his hook is now down and he has to push in to multiple of my teammates, and it looks like that cost him. So yeah, look, it does seem like we're going to be able to get A here. They might have one more chance to push in a bit, but their Methus got picked coming in alone. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have this. So here, I probably could have started pushing up again already, but I came over to A just to be sure. Not sure who we are getting shot at from there. Well, I'm gonna try and go here. I see the gym. Tasty. Tasty. I'm thirsty for that kill because I know it's an easy one to get. And I do manage to secure it. And I'm gonna come up here and I see there's someone down. I'm thinking, I can get the finish and the other one, but that Power Raptor barely dodges out of the way. Hits me with the slow. I'm thinking he's gonna chase me, and he does, but actually, well, that was the gym. It didn't even matter. The rest of my team just walked on the point, and we got that 25%. And with that, we've done a video for every single suit in Gundam Evolution. For real this time, no fake outs. But yeah, Season 2 is coming soon. I think just about 2 weeks away. And I think actually by the time this video goes live, they will actually have put out the Season 2 trailer. I think it's going to come out the morning before I upload this. So that'll be exciting. Hopefully we see some new things there. In the meantime, I guess I'll be just going back and doing more videos for some of the suits I've already played. You know, I think my first Gundam Evolution video was for Gundam, and I've not done a video since, but I still play a lot of Gundam. That's still my favorite suit, so kind of excited to do another one on them and show how much I've improved, and some of the other ones as well. So yeah, I guess we'll keep with it until Season 2 launches, and then we'll have some new exciting suits to play around with. Well, I'm saying suits. I guess we don't know for sure. Could just be one, but I'm gonna. I guess we'll probably know by the time this video comes out. But I'm betting on 2 or 3. Kind of hoping for 2. But anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough. Now that I've finally mostly gotten over my sickness, I am planning on streaming on Twitch a bit more. So if you're interested in watching any of that, you can drop a follow there, or you can just stay tuned on this channel for more videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.